Good morning.
Morning.
Play in Minnesota. Two previous meetings with them went to overtime, which I know hasn't been new for you guys since the start of December. But just can you tell me why the previous games have been so tight against them and what you expect tonight?
Well, they don't give up much. They score a lot. One of the best teams in the league. Like, I don't know any other way to explain it. We've been fortunate enough to come back against them a couple times and push it to overtime. We'd like to have a better start, be on our toes a little bit more, but they're a premier team in the league right now. Their record is phenomenal from the time they started here, I think, in December to this point. They're productive from all positions, goaltender, D, forwards. The depth shows up night in and night out. Based on that description, they're a deep playoff team, and it'll be a big challenge for us.
Just, I apologize if you said this on the road, but I don't remember hearing it. Was there an update on Jujhar Khaira?
He is still, he will remain out for a while. He won't play in these next 4 games prior to our 5-day break, and then we'll see where he is after that.
Todd, is this team with Bruce right now pretty similar to the teams he coached in Anaheim and Washington that you would have coached against, or is there something different about this team?
No, there's a lot of similarities. And even built the same way. A little bit of size down the middle, veteran guys there in Koivu and Stahl. See some things similar on the penalty kill. Power play might be a little different, but that's where John comes in, I think, with their team. Confidence starts in the goal with Minnesota, I'm sure, and goes out from there to the blue line, which they have veteran players that can play the game many different ways. And then obviously the forwards have been able to produce. So teams very similar to what they're doing in Anaheim, or what they did do in Anaheim.
It doesn't look like Dubnyk will play for them tonight. Is that like a little crack in the door for you guys?
Well, he certainly is one of the best in the league. But if you're a goaltender at this level, you're qualified to play a good game. And Kemper's done that for them. He's very capable of playing well. And their team plays so well in front of their goaltenders that we've got our work cut out for us regardless of who's in the pipes.
Todd, a few of your vets said the biggest challenge coming back from that All-Star break is to just get your mind and body back into it, because they take 3 days off and try to get completely away. So as a veteran coach, how do you ensure that the guys get back into it? Do you roll your 4 lines early, or do you notice maybe if some guys aren't going that maybe they're just not going to get as long of a leash? How does it work for you?
No, we'll roll 4 lines. We'll get everybody up and running, and you have to give them a little more leeway. And keep in mind, it's not like we'll have this conversation when we play Chicago after that break, and they will have played. Everybody's in the same boat. All the players in the league were taxed. Everybody wants to get away from the game and rest and just leave it alone. So we're all starting from scratch. I'd like to think that our group will get up and running quickly, but we also have to give individuals a little more leeway to find their game. It's not like we've been gone for an Olympic break. We were gone for 3.5 days, basically, and we had a good crisp practice yesterday. We shouldn't forget everything we've worked towards, so expect a good effort from our group.
Oscar Klefbom, and you had talked about it, he had a little bit of a dip in kind of November. He's come out of it. He's already got career highs and everything, and goals and points, shots on goal and everything. What were the things you guys worked on with him to refine in his game, and how much of that was a focus for him to be more involved offensively and use a shot?
Well, 2 parts to that. His year last year was somewhat of a disaster when you look at the health part of it. So by December of 2015 to training camp this year, he didn't play at all, and really just get him up and running and feeling good about being a National Hockey League defenseman again was the first quarter of the season. And you can see once he did that, he established himself and became a better player. Great vision, heck of a shot, gets it off and gets it through, willing to shoot, not deferring to the pass all the time. So he makes a difference on the back end.